Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Evil Genius 2. It's also hard mode because there's a cat walking around on my keyboard right now. Oh, there she goes. Bye, Nissi. So in the last episode, we finished all of the Super Agent roll call. I shouldn't say all, the next stage of it. And now we need to make a new plan at our desk because Polar is rethinking things, so I'll just give that order real quick. And then we also have 2 missions to do on the world stage here for the MSQ. Hopefully I don't get hit with that graphical bug again, but if I do, it's not a big deal. We'll just do what we need to do to make sure we get around it. And it looks like, yes, after our efforts from before, we are fully recovered on the world stage. We are in every region, including the ocean regions, at level 3. Earning plenty of money. Our vault capacity is massive, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And things are going swimmingly. Ah, and I have the blinky-doos, so I can do that. And where is my other blinky-doo? Ah, there you are in India. We don't have enough spin doctors, but that's fine. We'll get them soon. There's probably not a lot I'm going to need to show at the moment, so let's just smash cut to when I get those done. Wait, what was the reason I had to do that? You need some time to think things over. Go into your sanctum and draw up a new plan for world domination. While you're busy conceiving a new diabolical plot, you have a business to run. The world is opening up again, so get the word out that your hotel is open for business. That would, I actually missed the hotel rooms from Evil Genius 1. I mean, not that it was anything. It was functionally just this tiny little elevator that removed the tourists from the map for a short amount of time. There's no such thing here. I mean, you have a casino, but that's it. There's no hotel room, which would it would make more sense to have a hotel room somewhere. So it kind of sucks that they don't actually have that object anymore. But whatever. It's not a huge deal. The Earth has been warmed again, like so many microwaved leftovers.
At last, I have my grand solution. The people want their Earth preserved. I will indulge them. I will save the Earth and placate the ingrates all in one move by freezing the entire Earth solid.
Wasn't that her idea in the first place? I guess not. I guess her original scheme was to just cool the Earth to reverse global warming, yeah? And it wasn't working, so now she's just decided, screw it, we're just going to freeze the Earth permanently? I guess?
I'm all for saving the environment, Mom, but won't that be bad for, everyone on the planet?
Since the dawn of time, the Earth has cleansed itself with ice, not fire. My genius is just part of the cycle. The animals we will save, but humanity has dug its warmed-over grave. Now it must lie in it.
I don't know if that was intended to rhyme, but that was really good. At long last, you've devised a new plan. It will be larger in scope and more far-reaching. There will be no escape from it, and the Earth will be saved for all time. Make your first moves now. Since you're going to freeze the world, you need to ensure the safety of its most vital inhabitants, the animals. Go around the world, collecting important animals for preservation.
New side story available.
And we have a lot of side stories. Of course we do. Let me clear these out. The notifications, I mean. Alright. Before I activate one, I want to see how much loot we have left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 loot still? Wow. We've got everything from Cabal. We're missing... I don't think we're actually missing a piece of loot from Team Fortress 2, because what's going on here is the other henchman is just the Pyro but red. And so I think the other loot is the briefcase but blue, if I remember right. So we're not actually missing anything there. Got everything from Portal, got everything from Mechanical Minions, got everything from Ocean except the shitty divers, which we'll probably never see. Got everything from Abomination Pack. Okay, so we're moving along pretty well. And we have all but 5 henches. Alright. Yeah, and I think there were 4 henches on the side story list. So we're moving 4 henches. FMJ isn't there. Alright, well, we're probably doing fine. So our next loot mission will be how to get ahead in life. Let's face it, your layer's security has been more porous than ever. You've tried sophisticated new defenses, but maybe you need a different approach. Maybe you need to go analog.
3 incursions by the forces of justice this week alone. Why do I even have a security team?
Why are you yelling at a scientist about it, Polar?
My department has been working on some exciting new defenses that, after careful testing, could prove...
R&D has given me gadget after gadget, and those do-gooders tap dance right past them. No, I need to go simpler. I need eyes that do not blink and ears that do not close. I need unswerving attention and stone-faced resolve. Tell me, Doctor, have you ever been to Easter Island?
You want an Easter Island head to bolster your base's defenses. Send an excavation team to dig one up and bring it back to you. This sounds like it's going to turn into a camera or something. So, please pardon a little bit of bad playing at this point, because this is happening. Oh, baby. Yeah, you're the only reason to use Facecam. You're making so many bizarre faces on the camera right now. I should have the camera a little further away from you, huh? It's because I'm not used to using Facecam. Let's see. That's not bad. Pardon the mess in the back. My bed is unmade. Oh, who's a good girl? Who's a weird, ugly girl in that one picture? Oh, yeah. Who's gonna mess everything up while I'm trying to play the game? Well, at least I know from previous experience that putting Nissi cam... I'm trying to raise you up a little bit so you're on camera. Nissi cam tends to give me a few additional views that I don't usually get, so... Yes, who's a good girl? Should I make you half of the screen instead of just a small box? Alright, anyway, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, Smash is here. They've decided to... I need to turn on edge scrolling if she's going to be on my lap, or I'm going to have to... Yeah. Yeah, I have to stop petting you in order to WASD. What do you say to that? Oh, you're being impatient immediately. Okay, well, I'm sorry. More pets for you, then. We need to... It's not even showing up. We need to get the, prisoners escorted. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn on edge scrolling. As much as I hate edge scrolling, it really does help when you have a cat on your lap and you're trying to get things accomplished. Aw, who's a good girl? Hold on. No, baby, no, don't jump down. Now it's just my hand. No one wants to see just my hand.
A scheme has succeeded.
The new loot item is safe in our lair. And I'm in the middle of doing a little tweak. You may have noticed, if you are very sharp-eyed over the last few episodes, that I've been steadily moving the laser grid down this hallway, because with it flush to the door, there were so many missiles flying about whenever anyone came in that we kept having to pay to replace chunks of the wall. So I've been trying to adjust it and find the right balance. This wall is not a problem because there aren't very many people who come down this hallway. And even if there are, because they're flagged for distraction, they'll be sent back to the casino at that point. So it generally doesn't cause any problems. But anyway, we've got our new loot item, which I don't know what it is. Yep, it does cut. It is a camera. Always watching, never sleeping, now hooked to your security network. I mean, at this point, what do I need it for? I guess let's put it... Ooh, let's put it, like, upstairs, just in case someone actually gets up here. Because the last thing we want to do is have our power grid compromised, so... Just in case. I kind of doubt anyone's ever going to make it that deep in the base, but you never know. Okay, our next mission is Hidden Gems. Word has reached that your peers in the criminal underworld consider your last few jobs to be unimpressive. Remind them of your status by taking on a high-profile prestige target. You think it's unimpressive that I stole an Easter Island head?
Side story begun.
A big shiny gem will surely impress your peers. Research the major mineral veins in the world and pick a suitable target. I'm going to have to remember this for later runs, that I've pretty much confirmed that having 8 spin doctor trainers are what I need. It's been less about the number of spin doctors that I ask for and more about how many trainers I've got, because having just 4 means anytime I have to send more than 2 sets of spin doctors to the world stage, I have to wait multiple cycles before I get those numbers refilled. So even now...
Future, I'm going to enjoy this.
Yeah, even now, I mean, we've got 20 spinnies here, I think. Yeah, but now I've ordered, like... How many have I ordered to the world stage? 3, 9, 12... 15. Yeah, see, so 3/4 of my entire spin doctor force is being sent to the world stage right now. And so, yep, now the training starts. So, with 8 trainers, sending 15 to the world stage means I fully get all of them back in 2 training cycles. So, this is what I need to do. I need to have more trainers ready to go. I think more than 8's probably a little much, but... I remember during the tutorial, when you first start training people and you put down the trainers, I think it says you train... the tutorial had you put down 2 trainers and said you should try to sustain 4 guards as a result. So I wonder if that means I should always have half as many trainers as I have the number of required minions. So in theory, I should have 10 trainers... But I think 8 should be enough. See, already we've got 6 who just got retrained. This guy's almost there. Yep, there we go. So we've recovered our numbers pretty quickly. But still, I mean, if I have to send more and more people out into the world stage, which I will, then that's just going to get more and more rough to try to replenish my numbers. So I think... It's probably true even in OG Evil Genius that I never had enough trainer things, training gadgets, because I always did kind of overemphasize the level 1s. Like I had like 5 or 6 guard trainers and 5 or 6 valet trainers, you know, the tier 1 minions. But once we got to the mercenaries and that stuff, I didn't ever make enough trainers to cover all of my bases. Except maybe specifically I did for mercenaries because they were so good in the first game. But definitely not for martial artists, definitely not for hitmen, definitely not for spin doctors and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna have to adjust my tactics. Certainly in this game it's so much easier to get power compared to EG1 that having 10 trainers really isn't that big of a deal, and we've got plenty of space to work with. I usually run out of space in Evil Genius 1, but in Evil Genius 2 it's never been a problem. I mean, we haven't even tapped this section yet. We haven't tapped this section yet. This section I could probably tweak a little bit. We've got a lot of open space that isn't necessary. We've got all of this I haven't tapped yet, and that's just on the first floor. So we've got plenty of space for more stuff if we need it.
I hear you have found me an impressive emerald. Why don't I have it on my desk right now?
Because it would break your desk in half. This thing's huge. We can't move it without attracting attention.
So, we can handle local governments and militaries.
But this dig site, it's located right on the edge of a smashed base.
Just my luck. Very well. Have your team plan a distraction, and when Smash looks at it, move fast.
I definitely haven't done this one. It turns out one of your minions can do some stage magic. Plan an impromptu magic show on the far side of town and use the distraction to move the emerald. Why aren't we sending Incendio to do that? I love the flavor text. I mean, it's really bad. You know, some of the humor is a little dark. I remember in the first game, one of the more controversial... Wait, we're putting the... One of the more controversial acts of infamy was that you just go to Alaska and club some baby seals. And I know that's cruel and it's horrible, but it's dark humor. Like, no one's actually being hurt or whatever, as dark as it may be. But anyway, I love that kind of weird writing in the game. Alright, where am I going? Set up an event on the world stage. Oh, there's the Blinky-Doo. Nope, that's the wrong Blinky-Doo. Oh wait, I already... Yeah, I already did it. Wow, I did it without even thinking about it. Smash thinks your paperwork for this magic show isn't in order. Maybe if you isolate one of their inspectors and adjust their understanding, they can be convinced otherwise. This is turning into being more complicated than I thought it would be. Well, luckily, I've learned my lesson from this game. If it wants me to brainwash Smash investigators, they are probably on their way. Those are hammers, so I don't have to worry about them. But, oh, hi, Agent X. Why do you have some garbage evidence there? But yeah, instead of having to wait around all day for more agents, I usually, when there's a quest to do one, they're on their way pretty quickly. Right on cue. Well, there's 4 of them. Where's the 5th? We've got 5 converted, so it's showtime. Have your minion take the stage for their magic showcase, while your team moves the emerald to your waiting transport. Also, Blue Saint is here, so we're gonna have to take some steps. Oh, this is different. Blue Saint walked into my casino. So his saboteurs are caught up in our gambling stuff. Maybe they won't be a factor. Alright, so I'm gonna wait until I know what we're doing with... Are you alright, Blue Saint? Wow, that actually hit him despite his cloak. Interesting. Is he trying to leave? What the hell's going on here? He's got the leaving icon. Oh, I did not realize traps trigger despite him being cloaked. Alright, we're gonna have to move Polar a little bit over here. Alright, here he comes. Oh, he's still invisible. No, but he is... What the... Okay, I guess he is just wanting to get the hell out of here. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I wonder what's going to happen if he winds up turning visible? If he is actually somehow escorted back to the casino, but he might just be leaving. He might not even care about any of this. Weird, I've never seen that happen to any of the super agents before. Huh. Well, I mean, as long as he doesn't cause a problem, there's no reason for me to chase him down, so... Go ahead and head back to your table, Polar. Alright, well, then I guess we'll do the next mission once in a... Oh, wait. Actually, wait. Before I do that... yes, I did see it correctly. There... What? Wait. What the fuck? I'm so confused about what's going on right now. Alright, anyway, so if you check our stats screen, we have all the loot from Smash, so that's one region down, which is good. Any little bit of progress is good, so we'll next do 1 in a billion. Death by a million stings sounds incredibly sinister, wouldn't you agree? Capture 1 million bees and put them to work defending your lair.
You there. What do you know about bees?
Well, I know you could make a lovely necklace out of them, but aside from that, I'm clueless.
Bees, not beads, you idiot.
Not beads, you idiot. Bees.
Exactly.
Regardless, I would like you to capture 1 million of them and put them to work.
But we don't even have a way of containing that many bees.
Leave that to me to figure out. Now, get me those bees.
Your minions have identified an area with a larger than normal bee population. Have them invade and capture all the bees you could ever want. I believe we've done this in one of the previous runs, but I don't remember exactly what we get out of it.
Side story begun.
Ah, so I heard that before also. The Stone Philosophers. I'm not sure what's triggering this one, but it sometimes goes away, so I'm going to have to possibly keep my eyes open for that specific mission so we can get it going as fast as we can. Beware the green-eyed monster. It'll make you do things like steal giant green jewels?
A scheme has succeeded.
I don't know what this... Oh, it does something. I mean... I'm putting everything else in this main hallway, so... Not sure what it does. It turns out that when you suddenly take possession of 1 million bees, they're rather unruly. We need to investigate how to control them.
Research has begun. Your scientists have discovered something.
An expert is needed. Kidnapping and interrogating a beekeeper should give us the answers we seek. But beware the Beekeeping League's Bee-Leisha. They'll fight to the death to get them back. Alright. There's also bees roaming around the... What the hell? Oh, hi. Wow, you guys got a little deep in the base. The emerald restores morale quickly, and more to the point, it just immediately hits that buff as soon as anybody walks beside it. You can see how many of my minions have that buff, and they don't have to even look at the thing. We've captured a beekeeper. We expected them to be wearing the outfit all the time, but plain clothes works too. Now to the interrogation room. So this is a good place to have this, or maybe even right about here, because there are a lot of minions who walk through this section to get to the stairs. Either way, I'm going to move the Fountain of Youth because that's fine. Like, the Fountain of Youth does its job, but what I'm going to do is put the gems a little more centralized and shift the Fountain of Youth a little bit more back.
Salaries paid.
This is really good. I'm going to have to go out of my way to get that in future runs. That is a very useful piece of loot. I mean, just the mere fact that it... Why do I have someone flagged for capture? Oh, that's the beekeeper. Anyway, just the mere fact that walking by it triggers the buff without having the minions interact with it, like, that just speeds it up. That just gives you a massive buff for nothing. You know, unlike most of the loot that has to be interacted with in some way for it to be used, which for that amount of time takes that minion out of the equation. And so you can only have also one minion working on it at once. Like here with Rumpelstiltskin's thing. This yellow shirt is taken out of the equation right now, and only she can work on this while it's being worked on. Or the Fountain of Youth, only one soldier can use it. It's great that it helps. Yeah, and her vitality is flying up, but she was the only one who could use it at that time, and then here comes another one. Conversely with this, I mean, this is just grabbing everybody who walks by. That's fantastic. This thing would be good to use actually in the position where it is, where it's just off of the kill box, because if anything's going to drop everyone's morale very quickly, it's going to be all of the body bags we leave around. So this will help improve their morale and get them back into action faster. Man, no wonder that's a late game, or at least mid-game, loot item, because it's so useful. Conversely is the torch. The torch, I don't know if the torch has been helping me at all, because the cameras are the ones that are picking up these jerks who come into the base, and even then, you know, I'll use Polar herself to get in there to help, instead of relying on the torch and the minions to have spotting power, so... Yeah, man, this is working out really well for me. Alright, it looks like they don't get the benefit of the gem if they're just sitting. Because here we have Mary Ponchik, who is sitting right beside the gem. Oh, that didn't even trigger for some reason. Huh. We're pulling out all the stops for this task. Thank you, game. It's time to take down the Beekeeping League once and for all. The arcane beekeeping knowledge they've been holding must be freed. So, yeah, as you can see, I've moved the gem over here. This is mainly an experiment. It wouldn't surprise me if this doesn't work, and the torch actually does help a little bit, but I'll just keep my eye on the kill box. I mean, that's just a simple, quick swap back if I need to, but I think this is a better location for it, because now just about every minion is going to have to pass by the gem at some point, no matter where they're going. Yeah, and their morale comes shooting up real quick as a result. Oh, this is such a good idea. Because it keeps the military minions in the fight no matter what's going on. Which is extremely important once we start having to deal with super agents again. I mean, not that very many of them are a threat, but still, every little bit of morale helps, man.
A scheme has succeeded.
The new loot item is secure in the lair. So we'll grab that in a hot second because we've got some jerks coming in and I want to see... Yeah, they immediately get revealed, so it's the cameras that are helping out. I bet the torch would be fine if it was next to the door, but because I had the torch in the middle of the room, it didn't really help anything, and I still had to rely on the minions themselves to do the spotting. The camera fixes that. Oh, Olga's here? Alright, well, we'll deal with you in a second. What was the new loot item I got? 1,000,000 bees. Last time we counted, there was 1,000,000 of them, and no one wants to count again. So it's just a trap. Let's put it up here. Yeah, to help just in case, or when, I should say, Symmetry decides to come back. So, yeah, we'll tuck it right beside the stairs. Okay, so the next... Alright, so that one's from Hammer. Is that their last one? No, I've got 3 to go. Alright, so... Okay, what I'm gonna do is nothing for about 5 real-time minutes, because I want to see if that one Philosopher's Stone or whatever mission pops up again. Hey, it spawned in. The Stone Philosophers. Let me grab it before it despawns, and then I'll read it. You've been feeling a bit uncentered, such is the pressured life of an evil genius, but you've heard tell of a stone that will grant balance to any who meditate before it. Go find it. Put your team to work discerning the location of the legendary meditation stone. Granting balance, huh? Does that mean I'm going to have to deal with Symmetry before this is over?
New research has been completed.
Now that you've located the stone, send a minion along to collect it. This will be nice and easy. Oh, sure. Just like whenever I say things will be nice and easy.
I sent you out to fetch me a meditation stone. So why are you here? Stoneless.
I tried to get it, boss, but a group of monks showed up. They called themselves the Order of the Stone. They said it could only go to someone with balanced karma, which you... well, you know.
I'm gonna kill you for insinuating I don't have balanced karma.
I do. Very well. I said I would do whatever it took to get what I wanted and let nothing stand in my way. If I must destroy nations, I will destroy nations. And if I must rescue puppies, I will rescue puppies.
This has now become the favorite mission of channel regular Soul, who is all about the kitties and the puppies. In fact, given that this is the episode that had Nissi Cam, I'm sure she has already posted in the comments, what with the Nissi and such. The stone will not relinquish itself to you until you balance your karma. That means you have to do the most difficult thing you've ever done in your entire life. Do good. Well, unfortunately, I'm out of time for this one to do good deeds, but we'll pick it up there next time. Rescue some puppies. I'm going to have to read the flavor text of those too, and then we will have that meditation stone. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow for another episode.